Hello, internetians, my name is Josh, a Guild player, and I am your coach of the West Virginia Miniors. What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Ultimate Battle League. This is going to be our season number 3, week number 9 battle. We are taking on, well, we'll get to that. We are facing off against Tennessee Trubbish today in our week 9 battle, and I have some explaining to do that I did not know when I recorded the team builder. So unfortunately, Deathly had a lot of IRL stuff come up between his job, kicking him in the ass, and WBE being something that he had to take care of. So he unfortunately had to forfeit the rest of his matches in the UBL. However, I do not want to miss an upload because, okay, mainly because I really like the team that I built. I don't know why, I just really liked it, but because of that, I really don't want to miss. I really didn't want to miss out on the chance to use it. So I hit up Twitter and said, hey, is there anyone who wants to battle me on Wi-Fi for a draft league that I got a forfeit in? And almost immediately, my boy Jesse hit me up, MidPokeMaster, hit me up and said he could play for me. So I sent him the matchup and he built the team using Deathly's team, and that's who we're battling today. So we're battling Jesse, who is representing the Tennessee Trubbish, I guess. I don't really want to put his logo in. So any kills from this battle and the result of this battle will not actually be recorded. It will be recorded as a 3-0 forfeit win in my favor. So we are going to be 6-3 going into week number 10 as we take on TheChoiceSpecs, which will be next week, which very well could decide whether or not we make playoffs. So that's fun. But anyway, let's get into it. If you want to know, also, by the way, real quick, go check out MidPokeMaster's channel in the description below. Hopefully, future me, which is like an hour from now, me will remember to put his channel down there. But go check him out because he's really, really cool, and it's really, really nice for him to do this for me. So go show him some love, subscribe to him, and let's get into it. If you want to know what I'm bringing, why I'm bringing it, what sets I have, what EVs I have, what moves I have, what my thought process was building the team, what I predict, and how my overall game plan, please go check out the team builder that I put up yesterday, as I go very in depth on all these sets. But as a quick recap, I'm bringing an anti-lead, max special attack, Rocky Helmet Mesprit. I am bringing a subtoxic Celesteela. I am bringing something Florgus. I'm bringing Agility Protect Thunderous with the Zap Plate. I'm bringing Scarf Pissimian, and then I'm bringing Max Defense, Max Speed, Assault Vest, Tentacruel. Yep. So that's the sets that we're going to be bringing, and let's get into it. I said that my best player was an anti-lead, so obviously I'm going to be leading that. Just about no matter what he leads off with, I will be okay versus it. If he wants to lead Bronzong, I will knock it off. If he wants to lead the Kangaskhan, I click Protect and then Stealth Rock. If he wants to lead off with whatever, I'm ready for it. It's really surprising that I didn't see HeraHorde, so I was really happy to not see that at team preview. If you know MidPokeMaster, you know why his name, Rotom's name is Take Me. But he leads off with the Rotom, which I'm okay with, because I can just go ahead and do whatever I want in front of this thing, because I know it's going to be probably Scarf. I'm going to go, yeah, Take Me and Mama. Yeah, you can already start to see where this is going, don't you? So I'm going to put up the Stealth Rock. He's going to go into the Bronzong, which I'm perfectly okay with. Like I said, this is an anti-lead. It's mainly good to get up rocks and mess up anything that he tries to put in front of the Mesprit, which is going to be the Bronzong. I'm going to go for knockoff. I'm going to get a crit, which is really nice, and I'm going to get rid of those leftovers. So that 51% that I just got off on that Bronzong is there to stay, which is very, very nice. Also revealing to me that it's probably a specially defensive Bronzong, which I'm okay with, because even if he's specially defensive, I'm pretty sure that is in range of T-Bolt, which is super nice. And I'm going to go here into my Celesteela, because this thing can't really do too much to me. It can't toxic me, and most of the attacks that I want to go for, I can handle anyway, as he is going to double out into Mountain, and you can go ahead and see that all these names are going to be Country Road themed. So yeah, yay, awesome. I love it living in the state. But anyway, my Celesteela can come out. I could take a hit easily. I just go for whatever I want versus this thing. But I want to get guaranteed damage off on this thing, so that I can put it in range of Thunderbolt from my Thunderous Therian. And as long as he doesn't straight up attack me on this turn, if he clicks Fake Out first or Thunder Punch or anything, then it won't kill me. And the move he clicks on the next move, or on the next turn, will put him in range. Actually, just one attack, I believe, puts him in range of Thunderbolt. Yeah, I think that's Thunderbolt range. But he didn't kill me, so that means I will be able to knock him out with Thunderous at that point. But he didn't go for a turn. I don't know how he messed this up, because I think he gens his own stuff, but he messed up his own return, which sucked. Really does suck. He would have killed me there, but hey, now I don't get but now I don't get Persimmon in, which sucks. Anyway, but he can go to his Aerodactyl on this turn. Now that he lost his Mega Kangaskhan, which is unfortunate, but it's fine. It didn't really hurt him. Okay, it hurt him a little bit, but like his Mega Kangaskhan would have been super weak anyway. But he's gonna finish me off with the Crunch here, revealing that he has Life Orb Aerodactyl, and that's perfectly fine with me because at this point, if he wants to go into his Nidoqueen, I believe I'm going into my Persimmon. Yep, I'm going into my Persimmon. If he wants to go into Nidoqueen on this thing, I'm perfectly okay with that. I don't really care because that's going to be damage. Persimmon is looking like my win con right now. I just had to be careful of that Rotom. I want to get rid of Rocks because as long as I'm not at -1 versus the Rotom, I live a Blizzard. And at this point, after one Rock switch in, -1 Persimmon might actually live Blizzard still. It's kind of like a roll, but he's going to go into the Nidoqueen on this turn, and I'm going to go ahead and switch out into my, I believe, my Celesteela. Yep, into my Celesteela. If he wants to go for Thunderbolt, that's perfectly fine. As we're going to see that he is, in fact, going to go for the Thunderbolt, which would have been really good damage for Persimmon. I kind of expected that to happen, but it didn't really matter. I didn't really have any other switch in anyway, unless I went to Thundurus, which would have been a stupid play, honestly. But here, he's going to go for another Thunderbolt, and I believe knock me out. No, he's not going to knock me out. I'm going to be able to live, and I'm going to be able to get off an Air Slash. I probably should have gone for... I don't think Leaf Seed was the play there. But anyway, I'm going to be able to get some damage off on that thing, which is very, very nice, and the Thunderbolt is going to knock me out on the next turn. Slowly, everything on his team is getting in range of the Thundurus, except for the Rotom. It's really sad that they brought the Rotom, because otherwise Thundurus probably would have swept right this second. But I'm going to go into Aoi, which is going to be my Tentacle, because I can pressure this thing, and I'm going to go for, I believe, Scald, which I have over Surf. And he is going to go out into Volcanion. And Volcanion can, of course, get the Water Absorb back from the Scald. But I'm okay with that because I just want damage off on this thing. I just want a little bit of damage off on this thing, and that's what Sludge Wave will do for me. I outspeed this thing guaranteed because I am max speed. Unless he was Scarf, in which case, F. But I'm going to get a little bit of damage off on that. That looks about 30-35% off on this Volcanion. And he is going to go for Steam Eruption and do a massive amount of damage to me. That is a lot of damage because I am Assault Vest, and that's going to tell me that he is TheChoiceSpecs. So that's very, very scary. As he is going to go back out into his Bronzong. On the turn, I go for the Sludge Wave again. However, this turn, I go for the Rapid Spin. I want to get rid of these rocks as I don't need them on the field to pressure my Persimmon. Because the more rock switches I take, the better chance he has of knocking out the Blizzard from his Rotom, which at this point is kind of looking like what's going to end up happening is it's going to be Blizzard Rotom versus my Persimmon. Because, like, look at Persimmon, look at his team. His Volcanion's weakened, his Bronzong's weakened, his Arrow's weakened. But first I'm going to go to my Thundurus Therian. I'm going to click Thunderbolt, and I'm going to knock this thing out, which is very, very nice. And now he is very pressured, obviously. If he wants to go out into the Rotom, that's perfectly fine. I have a good switch into this. In my Florges, he just took Rocks, which is good for me. I'm going to go for Protect, first of all, to make sure that he's not going to go for Volt Switch. Because if he goes for Volt Switch here, I basically just click Thunderbolt. Or I click Hidden Power Ice. And basically kill something. So, I'm going to switch out my Thundurus here into my Florges because Blizzard's not going to do anything to me. And I can potentially hit something on the switch. Because I do have the Hidden Power Ground, I do not expect him to stay in with his Rotom on my Florges, because if I click Moonblast as he stays in, then Rocks will kill him off, and then he won't be able to win with the Rotom anymore. Which is his win con, obviously. But I believe I go for Hidden Power Ground here. Yep, Hidden Power Ground, which would have hit the Nidoqueen and the Volcanion. And I'm going to do a lot of damage to that, and unfortunately miss out on the KO. And here I'm like, yeah, I can live anything from this thing except for Sludge Bomb. Goes for Steam Eruption. Yeah, so remember, this is TheChoiceSpecs. LOL, no, I do not live that. But anyway, my Florges is going to go down. Sad boys, but I'm going to go out to my Persimmon. And I'm going to destroy something right now with the... I'm going to click Knock Off in case he went into the Nidoqueen. Because getting rid of that item would have been very, very nice. But I'm going to be able to get rid of that Volcanion. We're going to see the TheChoiceSpecs. That was absolutely no surprise to me. Not that damage. And he is going to get another rock chip on his Nidoqueen. I'm going to switch out into my Thundurus. And he is going to go for Sludge Wave. I know for a fact I'm going to live this without a Shadow of Doubt in my mind. Yeah, I take very little from that. And I'm going to be able to go for the Hidden Power Ice, which is modest, max special attack, and we'll be able to put that thing very low, which is in range of close combat. And now this is all on Passimian. Passimian knocks this thing out with close combat. It knocks out the Rotom with close combat. When you calc Blizzard versus my Sped F invested Passimian, with the range I'm at, it is a 56% chance to kill. Combine that with the 70% chance of Blizzard. This is a 40% chance that I lose this game right now. 60% of the time I will win this game. 40% of the time I will lose. And it all comes down to this. Who will walk away with the victory? He is going to, of course, go for the Blizzard because it's the only thing he can go for to knock me out. He is going to miss, and close combat's going to come off, and we are going to beat down Jesse in a 1-0 victory, which is very, very nice. Shout out to Passimian. 4 kills from my Passimian, I might add. Shout out to Passimian. Strong boy. But that is the game. Thank you so much, Jesse, once again, for giving me this game so I can upload. Played really, really well. Sucks that I came down to 60 versus 40. But that is the game, unfortunately, we play. Next week, we will be taking on TheChoiceSpecs and a potential game for playoffs. It depends on how the other Week 10 games go, whether or not it actually matters. There's a chance that there's a good chance that I could lose 6-0 and still make playoffs. But if I win, I'm guaranteed playoffs. So next week's definitely going to be a nail-biter. Until then, I hope you guys enjoyed this battle. I will see you guys next week for UBL Week 10. And stay tuned this weekend for the start of the Banless Battlers League, where I will be taking on my good friend Under the Radar. So check out those battles when they come out.